Hi, I'm Miss Kathy.
And I'm Brian.
We just finished reading
Simple Machines at Superpowers.
Now it's time for us to get started exploring
Simple Machines.
Let's go!
In our book, we learned about simple machines. Why do you think we call simple machines simple? What makes them simple? A simple machine uses one applied force to do work. What is force? Let's look it up in our dictionary. Force is a push or a pull, so sometimes simple machines increase the push or pull. Sometimes they change the direction of the push or pull. We learned about 6 kinds of simple machines. Let's go find simple machines around the house. Can you find simple machines with us? The first simple machine is a pulley. A pulley uses wheels and a rope to lift, lower, or move something. You apply a force here to lift here. Where can we find a pulley in our house? Pause and go find your answer. Did you guess window blinds? These window blinds move on a pulley. When I pull down here, the window blinds move this way. When I pull the other cord, the window blinds move the other way. So this pulley is changing the direction of the force. The next simple machine is a lever. A lever uses a bar or board that rests on a support, called a fulcrum. Levers are really cool because they increase force. They can make you super strong. In our book, we learned that you can lift your teacher with a lever. Where can we find a lever in our house? Pause and go find your answer. Did you guess a pair of scissors? There are 2 levers in a pair of scissors. Here is the fulcrum. Here is the first lever. Here is the second lever. The force of the thumb goes down and the load is squeezed this way. The force of the other fingers go up and the load is squeezed this way. These 2 levers allow you to cut through paper. The next simple machine is a wedge. A wedge has at least one slanting side that ends in a sharp edge. Wedges move things apart. Where can we find a wedge in our house? Pause and go find your answer. Did you guess a knife? A knife has a wedge that pushes through objects, like this apple. Watch this sharp knife cut through the apple. You certainly couldn't do that with just your hands. Simple machines are awesome. Did you notice this? Our scissors have 2 wedges too. That's how they cut through paper. Wow, so scissors are made of 4 simple machines, 2 levers, and 2 wedges. The next simple machine is a wheel and axle. Where can we find a wheel and axle? Pause and go find your answer. Here are a few wheels and axles. The wheel on this office chair. The wheels on these toy cars. But look at this door hinge. There's a wheel around the outside of this axle that makes it possible for us to open and close the door. Simple machine number 5 is an incline plane. An incline plane is a slanted surface that connects a lower and an upper level. An incline plane allows us to spread out the force needed to go up and down over lots of tiny ups and downs. The longer the ramp, the easier each upward motion is. Where can we find an incline plane in our house? Pause and go find your answer. We found a banister on the stairs. Then we thought of water pipes. The water pipes inside the walls of your house are often slightly slanted to send water in the right direction. Pipes use the force of gravity to send water where it needs to go. Our final simple machine is a screw. A screw is an inclined plane wrapped around a pole. Where can we find a screw in our house? Pause and go find your answer. So we did find real screws, and yes, these have a simple machine. But we also found a water bottle. Notice how the lid to this water bottle has a ridge wrapped around it. The bottle has a ridge too. When you screw the lid on, the two ridges work together to pull the lid tight. Now that you are a master of simple machines, let's do a challenge. Did you notice this fun illustration at the end of our book? This is called a Rube Goldberg machine. A Rube Goldberg machine does a simple task in a very complicated way. This inventor needs to open his pickle jar. He used every simple machine. Can you find the simple machines? There are 3 pulleys. Can you find them? 1, 2, 3 pulleys. There are 2 levers. Can you find them? Where are the fulcrums? 1, 2 levers, with a fulcrum here and a fulcrum here. Can you find the inclined plane? Here it is. Do you see a wedge? That's right. The blade of the axe is a wedge. Where is the screw? Here it is on the lid of the jar. That's 8 simple machines in all. Time to eat a pickle. Now that you have read the book, played the games, and watched this video, you are ready to write your own book about simple machines. Maybe you could invent your own Rube Goldberg machine. Will your invention open a pickle jar? Be sure to explain each of the simple machines you would use. Have fun!